The principal, a 23-year veteran of the school district and one-time teacher of the year. I'm not kidding. Teacher of the year. She was arrested, and she was not alone. A third grade teacher was also there. And according to the police, that third grade teacher was intoxicated, so she gets a before and after picture too. They were both charged, by the way, with child neglect and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. And tonight, both of them are on administrative leave. I think that is the least of their worries at this point. And this is where I bring in Alexandra Kazarian. She's a criminal defense attorney and former public defender in Los Angeles. She's also very good at research. So Alexandra got her hands on the affidavit, and I haven't even seen it yet, so spill the tea. What's in it?
Oh my goodness. When I first heard about this story, I thought, it might have been just one of those situations where a parent thought they were doing the right thing by having a party and letting the kids do what they're going to do. And I'm going to be here just in case anything happens. But that is not what happened in this affidavit. It reads like the script of a junior Hangover movie. It goes from bad to worse to the worst thing I've ever heard. Apparently, there are allegations that not only did she know about it, but that these parties happen 1 to 2 times per month at the house, that her son organized the Ragers and advertised it on Snapchat, that there were possibly up to 200 underage students there drinking, that she was there before the party started, starting at about 7:45, helping set up for the party. She was well aware of everything that was happening. I mean, it's the worst allegations you could possibly have against a teacher or any parent in this situation.
And it's not just a teacher of the year either. Like as an administrator, as the principal of a school, principal, you know these things. You know so much more than just the rank and file teachers about the exposure to doing this kind of thing. I also, tell me if this was in the affidavit. I found this detail, and I want to make sure it's accurate, that the kids apparently had matching T-shirts and party favors. So like the planning was extraordinary.
Yes. It says that most of the kids were wearing matching T-shirts, that it was well organized, and that she was there at the beginning to help organize it. So yeah, it's not good. It does not look good. There are allegations that there was a student actually at the party that was making Snapchat videos with a weapon. They described it as a Glock, and that the kid posted it to Snapchat, but the police officers weren't able to get a copy of the video. There were multiple fights that broke out. And it also gets worse with the student that needed the medical help, because when the police officers arrived, at one point they put him in the back of the car so that they could transport him to his parents. And somebody, it's not clear if it's the principal or the third grade teacher, came out and started yelling at the officers that they were putting a child in a machine and to get their hands off of the child. I think that was a third grade teacher, because it said that the defendant in that situation was quite intoxicated. It does say that the principal was not, though.
Okay, so a double question. I'll just come out of both barrels here. I just keep thinking like exposure, exposure, exposure. I mean, criminally, what a drag. But also, what about civil? Like how many of these 100 kids' parents can sue her, the third grade teacher, and maybe, I don't know about this, can they sue the school system? Because this did not happen at school. It happened, at a private home.
So you can sue anybody for anything, but the question really is, what damages do you have? What are you going to be able to prove happened as a result of this? So sure, parents can make a claim that their child was put in a dangerous situation and that they should get compensation for that. But how many of these parents actually knew the kids were going there and maybe blessed it because it was at the principal's house? The kids that actually got DUIs, that went to the hospital, that maybe came home intoxicated and had to go see a doctor the next day, anything that has actual documentation about injuries that they faced or illnesses that they had, or God forbid, criminal charges that came out of it, those parents absolutely can sue the family that hosted the party. Hopefully they've got good homeowners insurance so that they can make a claim off of that. And if the school was aware that she was hosting these parties, that's where you can get the school on the line. That's where you can get damages from them for negligence. If they knew that there was an administrator that was welcoming students or underage kids from the community to her house on a regular basis and they didn't take any action, that's where you can get the school district for negligence.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.